Welcome back to the channel, it's Andy. We're back with FM23 and IFK Goteborg. Today we finished the 2025 Allsvenskan season with the last two games. First up it is Halmstad, and then our final game of the season is against Värnamo. We are 6 points behind Malmo, though we do have our game to play, so it's a must-win away game against Halmstad to stay within reach of Malmo, but we need them to lose their last game for us to have a chance of getting through it. We'll go down to goal difference if we do win the title, but got a lot of work to do. Last year the results went our way. This year, will we be as lucky? We'll wait and see. We also have the case of Hammarby being ahead of us, so again, must win game here to go ahead of Hammarby, and then hopefully we can stay ahead of them on the last day. So two huge games today. We need to win both of them. Hopefully we can. And if you're enjoying the series, if you're looking forward to the video, drop a like, leave comments, subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. Check out the second channel down below. We've just started playing Horizon Forbidden West on that channel. Just started it the other day, so I'm looking forward to playing that. And if you like that sort of game, then come and have a look at that as well. But on to the matter at hand then. 2 games left of the season. And of course, we are also midway through our European campaign. We're in the Europa League phase. In last episode, we won 3-0 away from home in the Netherlands against Vitesse. So we did win our first 2 Europa League games. We did face Napoli off camera though, so we'll see what happened there. First up, there was a home game against BK Häcken, and we went behind in the 25th minute. Isgrin getting the goal for the away side. We went 1-0 down. Abdullahi set up Kulikov for the equaliser, but poor defending by the Häcken side. Just a point for us though. It's 2 points dropped, if anything really. After that, we were away against Kalmar, and this was a thrilling match. And the first goal came in the 26th minute once again. Milvenberg setting up on Draker. But just a couple of minutes later, Kalmar equalised. Olafsson powering forwards, and it fell to Navik. And then Lindahl with the ball to Latupa, and he fired in from out wide to equalise. We went back in front on 32 minutes. Milvenberg beating the keeper at his near post. It's 2-1. But Kalmar just would not go away, and once again it took them just a couple of minutes to equalise for a second time, and it was Rajovic getting that one, and it's 2-2 as soon as you know it. Then a set piece gave them the lead for the first time in the game, and it fell out to Ilatupa, and he then beat the goalkeeper, and Kalmar were in front 3-2, 68 minutes. But then it was our turn to equalise with a swift reply. Loftus-Cheek setting up Kulikov, and with 17 minutes played, it's 3-3. In stoppage time, we did take a 4-3 lead the first minute of injury time. Kuzis squares it from Elvenberg. Kulikov bundles it in. And then in the 95th minute, Ondrejka sent through Kulikov. And Kulikov managed to get it in for a hat-trick on the night. And it was a 5-3 win for us. And then we hosted Napoli in the Europa League. And they took a lead in the 45th minute, the last minute of the first half. Kvaratskhelia with that goal to give the away side the lead. We were keeping it respectable and we were defending pretty well, but then Gerard Deulofeu doubled Napoli's lead in the 81st minute to make it 2-0. We didn't give up though, when we did manage to get a goal back in the 83rd minute. Abdullahi dispossessing Atherbi and setting up a goal for us. Loftus-Cheek to Eman Markovic. Markovic's effort strikes the post. Abdullahi's there for the rebound and we get a goal back in the 83rd minute. And then how's this for a solo goal by Abdullahi, just holding on to the ball. Takes it away from Lobotka and fires from just inside the 18-yard box to equalise. We were 2-0 down against Napoli, and 2 goals in as many minutes saw us get a point from it. Very little possession in the game, but we held on for dear life in the game and managed to get those 2 goals late on to equalise and get a point, a valuable point. So with 3 games played in the Europa League, we have so far not lost one of our games. We're on 7 points, and I feel like one more win and we will definitely be in that top 24. And we'll have enough points to get through to the knockout playoff round. Top 8 might be a bit out of our reach, but we're on par at the moment, even though we have some tough games coming up. Benfica and Hoffenheim are the games that we're going to struggle against. But it's been a really solid start, and hopefully we can get some more points in the next few games. And just a reminder of how the league table looks. We are 6 points behind Malmo, though they have already played their game. We are yet to play. We're 2 points behind Hammarby. So if we win our next game, we'll go 3 behind Malmo and we will go 1 ahead of Hammarby. Olivieri is going to miss the last 2 games with a hamstring injury, so that is a big miss. Markovic is going to replace Ondrejka, who's not been in good form. And Kulikov and Abdullahi are going to play up top with the injury to Olivieri. But this is a must-win game away from home. If we drop any points in our last 2 games, we cannot win the league. So we need 2 wins from our last 2 games if we want any chance of retaining this title. We have the ball here with the 10th minute of the game. Here's Sebastian Hausner to Nissen. Kuzu to Melvin Berg, whose name I'm going to be getting right for the rest of this series. And he's found Kulikov, and the keeper has managed to stop it. He came off his line, and thankfully he did enough to prevent it going in. I was on balance. I probably should have gone positive, so we'll make that change now. Marcus has won the ball, and it is, the defender trying to win it back here. It's Kulikov, actually, the centre forward, doing all the work there, trying to win the ball back. I mean, that's good for him to drop back and try and win the ball back like that. Is Bafoe to Hegem. Not Vigard Hegem. He may be related, though, to the former Liverpool man. Header forwards to Manas Kuzu. Here's Tronsen on the left-hand side. Good ball for Melvin Berg, who's going to get there first and squares it for Kulikov. Kulikov puts it in there, well controlled. And he gets his 32nd goal of the season, does Andrei Kulikov. And we lead in the 17th minute. Tronsen with a really good ball up the channel there. Melvin Berg gets there first. The first time through ball. I think the keeper was expecting, I don't know, to get hold of it. I don't know what he was doing going to ground, but Kulikov essentially had an open goal to aim for. Been a tight game in terms of possession, though. Halmstads have yet to have a shot on target, so we're looking good in that respect. XG slightly better. Possession now a bit more in our favour as well. Need that second goal to really put the game to bed. Abdullahi's not done too much today. There's a chance we could go to a 4-2-3-1. I was going to make one little tweak, and I'm just going to drop Kuzu a bit deeper, put him just ahead of Fredrik Nissen, just to give him a bit more support and, you know, make us a bit more compact at the back. Try and defend this 1-0 lead. We need to extend it, really. I think it may be a case of putting another body in midfield. Abdullahi is not performing well, so it might be a case of getting another centre forward on. Melvin Berg doing really well to win the ball there, but he's given the ball away once again. And Tronsen heads it forward, but it doesn't go to another red shirt. Marcos Jr. and Hoyland is onside, and that is a silly goal to concede. A really silly goal to concede. Hoyland gets it, and Halmstads have equalised. And if we don't win this game, we can't win the league. If we don't win this game, we won't even be ahead of Hammarby. So a draw is really not a good result. Marcus Jr. to Hoyland. The keeper nowhere near it, and it was just a simple finish for Rasmus Hoyland. We're 55 minutes in. I've gone for a demand more shout. We're not getting enough shots on goal today. I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to get a centre forward off. Abdullahi's going to make way. Going to play Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek is like a playmaker alongside Kuzu. Hagen playing a bit further forward. Tronsen's not done well today. Markovic is going to come off as well for Ondrejka. So a couple of changes on the hour. We could go attacking. That's an option as well. We really need that winning goal. We need to get it soon, though. Otherwise, you know, any drop points here and we just cannot win the league. I've gone attacking. We have a corner kick here, though. 66 minutes on the clock. But Nilsson Safqvist gets to the ball first. And, well, pretty easily as well. Sends it long, but there's nobody up there for him. It's just going to come straight back to us. Pontus Dahlberg to Johan Bungsbo. Loftus-Cheek to Tronsen. We've got that man in midfield now. Hopefully we can use it. Hagen gets the ball back. Here's Kulikov. And Ondrejka. That's a really good run on Ondrejka. Puts us straight back in front. That was a very, very simple goal, and it was a really good run by Ondrejka. Hagen fortunate to get the ball back after the interception. This was a really good sort of almost underlap by Ondrejka through the middle and fires it in to give us the lead straight away after being pegged back. I'm going to take off Fredrik Nissen. He is struggling, so Kalle Johansson is going to come on, and Nissen needs a rest. I'm going to take it off attacking. We're going to go balance. We could look at maybe dropping back a little bit as well to try and be even more compact at the back. B-Tang's not going to get there first. Hausner does well to cover his ground. Here's Kalle Johansson. Goes long. Looking for Ondrejka, but doesn't quite find him. Here's Marcos Jr. And Halmstads with the ball again here. Hegem going all the way back to the goalkeeper. And hopefully we've done enough now that we can get 3 points. We hopefully have got the winner. But I don't know what Bugsbo's done there. And Hoyland has done it again. I don't even know how to explain what just happened there. That was ridiculous. Bangsbo went for a header. He was nowhere near it. Was it a goalkeeper assist as well? I don't know what Bangsbo's doing. The defending there is just laughable. And Hoyland chipped Pontus Dahlberg. And mistakes like that are going to cost us the league title. We've got 10 minutes to go. It's 2-2. We need another goal. Otherwise, we can't win the league. Tronsen with a corner kick here. 84 minutes coming up. It's a header away by Hegem. It's Melvin Berg. That's Ondrejka at the far post. It's off the post. That's the chance. There's an offside anyway. Kelly Hansen, we've got 5 minutes plus injury time to score a third goal. We've led twice in this game and twice we've been pegged back. That's not a good ball to Melvin Berg. Doesn't get anywhere near him. Bungsbo, he doesn't get the ball off of Rasmus Højlund, who's on a hat-trick now. And he's gone for goal and he blazes it over the bar. Tronsen's been disappointing today. But this result means that we can't win the title. We'll be 1 point behind Hammarby. And we will be unable to catch Malmö. Even if they lose their final game, we've lost the league title. We did not successfully defend it. And that's disappointing. Not a good result. Not good enough at all. The first half wasn't good enough. We got that goal and then we didn't do anything for the rest of the first half. Apart from a late chance just before half time. But yeah, that just it cost us. And then at the back, we just weren't good enough. Dahlberg needs to go. He's made too many mistakes and that was not good enough. We're 5 points behind Malmö with 1 game to go. So we cannot catch Malmö. The title's gone. And now we need a result to get ahead of Hammarby, because if we get third place, one, it's the lowest we've finished so far in the save, because we were second in the first season, we won the second season, and two, also means that we will be stuck in the Conference League. We won't be able to play in the Champions League at all. So Malmö win the league for the first time since 2021. And we've now got some work to do to try and overtake Hammarby. Their final game of the season, they're away against Elfsborg, so they've got a tough game. We're at home against Värnamo, which is a game that we should be winning. And if we don't win it, quite frankly, we don't deserve second place. But what's disappointing is that we've drawn 7 games, and these are the games that we should not be drawing. Värnamo, Sirius, Østers, Halmstad. Those are games that we should be winning. And if we win them, then we're champions. It's as simple as that, and we're not winning those games. And that's costing us titles and trophies. It's not good enough. What's also disappointing is Malmö's final game of this season is away against 4th place Djurgårdens, a game that they may well lose. And if it transpires that we beat Värnamo and Malmö lose, that would be a 2-point gap. And if we'd have beaten Halmstad, then it would have been goal difference, and I think we would have retained the title. So if Malmö lose this final game, I'm going to be really annoyed. Okay, Larkesh is going to come in for Tronsen. I might start Lionel Kasten, you know. I am sorely tempted to play Kasten just because Dahlberg is just annoying me. Also, Bungsbo and Nissen aren't playing well together, so yeah, Hansen's going to come on for Bungsbo. Ondrejka's going to come back into the side. He did score in the last game. And we're going to start on positive and see if we can win this game. We need to, really, because I don't want to finish third. It'd be the lowest we've finished so far this save. I'm going to go for a fist pump, and we have to win our home games. No excuses. We'll go for that. Melvin Berg. That's a good ball. Ondrejka. There may be an offside involved in there. I don't know. It was an interesting goal. I think it's going to count. Kulikov's got another goal. It's 1-0. It's inside 3 minutes. That's the start we wanted. Interesting ball from Melvin Berg, but a great ball. And then Ondrejka to Kulikov, and the header in by Andrei Kulikov. He's a little bit isolated out there, but he's making the run. And the switch to Berg. Good first time ball to Hagen. And that's a really, really smart assist by Kulikov. And Abdullahi gets his 13th for the season. 2-0 inside 12 minutes. If Malmö lose and we win the game, I'm going to be really annoyed, because we could have retained the title. And instead we dropped 2 points against Halmstad, and we drew against Haken as well. Ziad Larkesh. It's 3-0. Larkesh has just powered it in. 18th minute, it's 3-0. It's Frederick Nissen with the throw. Manas Kuzu, good turn. Larkesh has got space. He takes a touch and he fires it in. He's on Dua for Värnamo, and they're having a bit of a possession now. Keeping the ball. That's a good ball over the top, and it's Bustos. And it's Zelikovic, and it's deflected, and it goes onto the roof of the net. I decided to keep Dahlberg in, but I will try and sign a goalkeeper. We've kept him in, but he's wound me up on too many occasions, Pontus Dahlberg, so we are going to see if there's any goalkeepers out there that we can buy that are homegrown. But we're looking good here, though. We have a healthy 3-0 lead, and Värnamo don't look like doing anything. They haven't had a shot on target, so we'll get 3 points here, but it was just a pity we couldn't do this in the last game. Going to make some changes. Elias Hagen's going to come off, and Loftus-Cheek is going to come on. Larkesh is going to come off for Tronsen. Kuzu is going to come off for Carlen. Less than 20 minutes to go, and a game that's been pretty routine for us. You know, a good end to the season, but disappointed we couldn't do this in the last game. Drake might get a 4 for us here, but the chip does not pay off. Well, those 3 early goals were enough for us to easily get the win here. We've got 2 minutes to go. There might be a 4th coming here. Peñalosa is up forward, and he hits the post. Hammarby did draw against Elfsborg, so that does at least mean that we finish in 2nd place. And would you look at that? Djurgårdens beat Malmo by 5 goals to 3. So if we had beaten Halmstad, we would have retained the title. And that has really annoyed me. Look at the goal difference, 46 to 39. We would have been on 72 points and we would have been champions again. So that's the thing. Turn one of those stupid draws into wins and you've done enough to keep the title for a 2nd straight year. And we drew too many games at the end of the day. We drew too many games. We only lost twice. Those 2 games were against Malmo, who won the league, so well done to them. But 7 draws, yeah, that's what's cost us the title. Now, we did win the Swedish Cup this season, so that does mean that we are guaranteed to be in the Europa League. It means that Hammarby and Djurgårdens will be in the Europa Conference League. 3rd and 4th place will get into Europe. 2nd place does usually get Europa League as well. Well, they will do next season anyway, but because we win the Cup, we will be in the Europa League next season. But disappointingly, we just fell short of Champions League qualifying once again. It's Malmo that will be in the Champions League next year and not us. But we've still got a few games to go of the calendar year. We've got 3 more Europa League games, and we have a couple in the new year as well in 2026. Benfica and Hoffenheim, the 2 really tough ones. So what I think we'll do is we'll wrap up the Europa League next episode. I think we'll play Slovan, Dnipro and Heracles off camera, and we'll have the 2 games against Benfica and Hoffenheim next episode, and that will round out the Europa League qualifying. And then we'll be in the knockouts, hopefully, the knockout playoff round. We're in a good position with 2 wins in our first 3 games from that big draw against Napoli. So we're in a good place, and I'm sure we can get some points in those other games off camera. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave comments, and subscribe. If you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. Check out the 2nd channel down below. Not the result we wanted today. Too many draws over the season, and that draw against Halmstad, you know, mistakes at the back, have cost us the title, and Malmo win the league and we fall just short. But we'll be back next year. We will try and win our title back, but for now we're going to focus back on the Europa League, see how high we can finish in this league, and then have some knockout games in the near future. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.